Hey guys, Nitish here. Hope you are having an amazing day. Today in this video we are going to make a very classic coffee flavored Italian dessert tiramisu. In this dessert, ladyfingers are dipped in coffee that are layered with smooth, creamy and eggy mixture. Now the ladyfingers, you can surely go ahead and buy it from the grocery store, but sometimes it can be hard to find. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the ladyfingers as well. So let's begin. Alright folks, before we start making the ladyfingers, we are gonna preheat the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Next, in a large and a medium sized mixing bowl, we are gonna separate the egg whites and the egg yolks of total 5 eggs. Separating them is pretty easy, just crack an egg and keep moving the egg yolk between the shells until the egg white falls into the bowl. Now to the egg yolks, we are gonna add 85 grams granulated sugar and 1 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract and beat it on a medium speed until they are fluffy, light in color and ribbony. Then we are gonna start beating the egg whites on a medium speed. When the whites turn a little frothy, start adding 85 grams granulated sugar slowly into the bowl while still beating them. Then we are gonna add 1/4 teaspoon salt and keep beating until medium peaks are formed. The peak should be slightly bendy like these as you are seeing right now. Then we are going to transfer the beaten egg yolks into this fluffy, cloudy egg whites and gently fold them with a spatula. Be extra careful not to deflate these precious egg whites. Once folded, we are going to sift 150 grams all-purpose flour into the egg mixture, but not all at once. We are going to do like half and half and fold it into the mixture very gently. Sifting flour is really important here as it will make the flour really easy to fold into the egg mixture and also will help in achieving a lump-free batter. Next step is piping the batter. For that we are gonna need a piping bag fitted with a size 6 round tip and fill the bag with the batter. Then pipe 3.5 inches long fingers in a baking sheet lined up with a parchment paper while keeping the nozzle half an inch in the air and maintaining an even pressure. When you reach the end of the finger, just lift the tip in the opposite direction to give a proper finish. We are gonna keep at least half an inch space between the fingers to prevent them from sticking to each other while baking. Once you are done piping, we are gonna sift some icing sugar over the ladyfingers and pop them in the oven and bake for 16 to 18 minutes. When they are out of the oven, you will see the corners turn golden brown, which means they are perfectly done ladyfingers. Now we are gonna let them cool off for like 5 minutes in the baking sheet, then remove them with an offset spatula or scraper and then transfer them to a cooling rack and let them cool off completely. I repeated the same with the rest of the batter and got exactly 28 ladyfingers. And that's all with the fingers. They are nice and crispy on the top and feel very light as they are supposed to be. Next, we are gonna pour 400 milliliters of espresso shots or strong coffee into a deep square container and let it come to a room temperature. Then, in a large mixing bowl, we are gonna add 450 grams of mascarpone cheese. It is an Italian soft cheese made from cream, which is one of the main ingredients in making tiramisu, and 60 milliliters of dark rum, which is my favorite part. Now we are gonna beat it with a whisk until smooth and very well incorporated. Next, we are gonna make zabaglione, which is basically egg yolks whisked with sugar and rum or marsala wine over a double boiler. In our case, we already have mixed the rum with the mascarpone cheese. So, in a medium-sized heat-proof mixing bowl, we are gonna separate 6 egg yolks. Keep the egg whites aside and use it for making whatever you like. And then place the yolky bowl over a pot of simmering water. The water should not be touching the bowl at all. To that, we are gonna add 100 grams granulated sugar and beat until they are light pale in color and foamy. Once you are done, rub a little bit of egg mixture between your fingers to see if you feel any sugar granules. The sugar should be completely dissolved. Then remove it from the heat and immediately pour it into the mascarpone mixture and beat with a whisk until thoroughly combined. Now, in a medium-sized mixing bowl, we are gonna add 2 cups cold heavy whipping cream and a teaspoon vanilla extract. Then beat it on a medium speed until medium peaks form. Medium peak is between soft and stiff peaks, which is the perfect consistency for making tiramisu cream. Now we are gonna transfer the whipped cream to the mascarpone mixture and fold it very gently with a spatula. Be extra careful while folding it and avoid knocking the air out of the mixture. Now it's time to assemble the tiramisu. We are gonna use a 9 by 13 inch baking pan. So we are gonna start with dipping the ladyfingers in the coffee for 2 seconds each side. Dipping them any longer than that will make the ladyfingers very soggy as they soak up the liquid pretty fast. Then arrange in the baking pan very close to each other. If you have any space left and can't fix the ladyfinger, then just cut it according to the space and fill the gap. The goal here is to cover the pan completely. Then we are going to put half of the mascarpone mixture over the ladyfingers and spread it evenly with an offset spatula, making sure they are all covered. Then we are going to repeat the same with the rest of the ladyfingers and arrange them in the pan to create the second layer. Once you are done with the second layer, just dump rest of the tiramisu cream over the ladyfingers and spread it evenly. Then finally we are gonna sift just enough cocoa powder to cover the top layer of the cake. Now we are gonna cover the pan with a plastic wrap or a lid like this one and refrigerate overnight to let it firm up. It is best when it is served cold. Alright, now we are gonna cut it into 3.5 inches squares. You can use a measuring tape like I use to get precise cuts. Now take a slice out with a spatula and just dig in. This cake is absolutely amazing. It tastes fresh and very light. The strong flavor of the coffee, the creamy zabaglione and sharpness of the cocoa powder is definitely a combination made in heaven. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then give this video a big like, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, you can leave them in the comment section. I will be happy to answer them. I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.